should you get a hair transplant? Here are 3 things that I would consider if I was going to book a hair transplant all over again. Number 1, can you afford it? Now, I'm not talking about you need the exact amount to pay for your hair transplant on the day, but if you are taking out a loan that takes 4 or 5 years to pay back and it puts you in financial ruin, I personally wouldn't do that if you cannot afford to pay your bills. Obviously, that's going to be individual dependent. If someone is incredibly insecure and for 4 or 5 grand, it brings all their confidence back and they get back to work and they get on with life, then obviously that's a totally different argument. But if you're putting yourself in crazy amount of debt just to afford one, personally, I wouldn't do it. Number 2, have you tried hair loss medication? Are you willing to accept that when you get a hair transplant, you may be on hair loss medication for the rest of your life? Because there's no point getting on a hair transplant if in 4 or 5 years later, you just lose the rest of your hair and now you look like some crazy sideshow Bob. You need to make sure, personally, I would try the first line of medication first, because sometimes people get on that. Next thing, the redundant hairs come back through and their hairline comes back. And number 3, I would say, have you tried any other alternatives? Have you tried firming it? If you can't afford it, if you're feeling insecure, but you have a really good head shape, maybe you might benefit from just shaving it off. Because once it's gone, you'd be surprised. Your confidence comes back. People might even say you look better, because being bald is not bad. Balding is. Those are the 3 things I would consider if I was getting a hair transplant all over again.